Hello friends and my dear students, welcome back to my channel Phoenix Physics. Today we are going to learn electric field due to an electric dipole at points on the axial line. This is one of the important 5-mark question. You know what is dipole? It is nothing but two equal and opposite charges separated by a distance constitute an electric dipole. Look at the diagram. Consider an electric dipole placed on the x-axis. This O is nothing but midpoint of the dipole. A point C is located at a distance r from the midpoint of the dipole along the x-axis. You know that electric field at point P is nothing but E vector, that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r square r cap. Here r cap is nothing but unit vector. I hope you know that. Same way, I am going to calculate same electric field due to dipole at point C. So, how do you write the electric field at point C due to plus Q charge? How do you write? Say this is E plus. E plus means electric field due to plus Q charge. Electric field due to this plus Q charge, which is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R is nothing but the distance between the two charges. Here I am considering one of the positive charge and the point C. So you have to calculate the distance between positive charge and the point C. Here the total distance from the center of the dipole to point C is R. From O to Q is A. I want this distance alone. How do you calculate this distance? R, the total distances are, this distance is A. So you can write R minus A whole square. What about the direction? Because E is a vector quantity. So this term gives scalar value. What about the direction? If the source charge is positive means electric field points away from the charge like this. So this is my E plus direction. How did I mark this electric field? Based on the rule. Which rule? If Q is positive, the electric field points away from the charge like this. So this is electric field due to plus Q charge. So what about the direction? This E plus direction is along BC. How do you write this along BC in terms of unit vector? Because here I have written unit vector, right? So how do you write this direction in terms of unit vector? You write like this: 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r minus a the whole square. Here I am going to use p cap. What is this p cap? P cap is nothing but unit vector. Why did I use P cap unit vector? Whether it is P cap or R cap or N cap. N cap is the general notation for unit vector. So whether it is N cap or P cap or R cap, magnitude is same. Nothing but 1. Unit vector means magnitude is 1. But my question is, why did I put P cap instead of N cap or R cap? Because we are going to calculate the electric field at point C due to the dipole. So you know that dipole moment direction starts from minus Q to plus Q. The direction is along the BC direction. Here BC direction is like this. Dipole moment direction is also same. That is why I have put P cap unit vector. Another point is we are going to calculate electric field due to dipole at point C. That is why I have denoted P cap unit vector. Here I have mentioned R cap unit vector. Electric field is calculated based on distance. That is why I have put R cap. Here electric field is calculated due to dipole. That is why I have put P cap unit vector. E plus. What is this E plus? Electric field at point C due to plus Q charge. Say this is my equation 1. Then the electric field at point C due to minus Q charge, that is E minus vector, that is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by, here you are going to calculate the distance between minus Q to C. Here up to the center the distances are, from center to minus Q the distance is A, so the total distance is R plus A square P cap. How do you mark the electric field direction? You know the rule. Suppose if the charge is negative means the electric field points towards the charge. So this is my E minus electric field direction. Look at the direction. This direction is just opposite to the dipole moment direction, because here the direction is from minus Q to plus Q. Here the direction is towards minus Q. So you should put minus sign here. This is my equation 2. Now tell me, why did I put minus here? Just now I told you, this minus is not for minus Q charge, because up to this term gives scalar quantity. This one will give the direction. So whether it is plus Q charge or minus Q charge, scalar means we take only positive quantity, so Q alone. The direction of unit vector P is just opposite to the dipole moment direction. Here the dipole moment direction is from minus Q to plus Q. Here this E minus direction is towards minus Q. That is why I have put minus sign. This minus belongs to P cap, not for minus Q charge. Then how do you calculate total electric field? Total electric field at point C. You know very well, we can easily apply superposition principle. So by applying superposition principle, E total can be written as E plus plus E minus. Now I have one question. Here this is dipole, right? This minus Q and plus Q constitute an electric dipole. So what about the total charge? Here the total charge of the dipole is 0, because I have minus Q and plus Q charge. If you add these two charges, the net charges or total charge is 0. Then what about the electric field? Here the electric field is also in the opposite direction. E plus direction is this side, E minus direction is this side. But they do not cancel each other. Why? Look at the diagram. Here the magnitude of E plus is larger than the magnitude of E minus. So we cannot cancel the electric field. So the total charge of the dipole is 0. This does not mean that the field of the electric dipole is 0, because we are adding both the fields. If you add the fields, it does not cancel each other. Why? Because the magnitude is different. E plus has larger magnitude, E minus has smaller magnitude. So we cannot cancel the electric field. This is one of the conclusion. Now you substitute E plus E minus formula in equation 3. E depends on the distance. Here the distance between plus Q and R is small, so E is large. So I have drawn this much length. Here the distance between minus Q to C is large, So E is small, so I have drawn this length smaller than E plus length. Substitute equation 1 and 2 in equation 3. So E total can be written as, what is E plus? That is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. This is common to both, so take it outside, and Q is also common. So Q by 4 pi epsilon naught 1 by R minus A the whole square plus this minus 1 by R plus A the whole square. Here I have P cap unit vector. So P cap unit vector. Then you take LCM. So Q by 4 pi epsilon naught. Here R minus A square, R plus A whole square. Here R plus A square plus into minus R minus A whole square into P vector. Here I have taken LCM, that is why I have written like this. Now Q by 4 pi epsilon naught. Here group these two terms, that is R minus A, R plus A the whole square, because here also I have square, here also I have square. So that is why I have written R minus A, R plus A the whole square. Now expand this is nothing but A plus B the whole square. A square plus B square plus 2AB minus here also A minus B the whole square. So A square plus B square minus 2AB. Then P cap. So how do you write? This is nothing but A minus B into A plus B. You know the formula. A minus B into A plus B is equal to A square minus B square. So substitute this. Q by 4 pi epsilon naught divided by R square minus A square. Here I have 1 square. So square. Then here R square plus A square plus 2RA minus R square minus A square. Here minus into minus plus. So plus 2RA P cap. Cancel this. So finally you can get Q by 4 pi epsilon naught 4RA divided by R square minus A square the whole square into P cap. This is E total. This is my equation 4. Here the E total value is this much. Up to this scalar quantity, this P cap gives the direction of total electric field. How do you write the total electric field direction? The total electric field E total is along the BC line. I got positive quantity. So you know that E plus is stronger than E minus. Why? Because this plus Q charge is close to C. So E plus is stronger than E minus. The total electric field, we got only positive quantity. So the total electric field is along the BC line or along the E plus direction. Next we are going to discuss one special case. Here if C is far away from the dipole. So initially C is here, far away means C is here. So C is far away from R. So how do you write? R is very much greater than A. Because C is here means R distance is this much. So this is my R distance, this is my A distance. Which one is greater? R is greater. So R is very much greater than A. Now substitute in equation 4. So R square minus A square the whole square can be written as R square the whole square alone, because R is very much greater than A, which means A is nearly equal to 0 compared to R distance. Then here I have R square the whole square. Then how do you write this? R power 4. Now substitute in equation 4. What is our equation 4? E total can be written as Q by 4 pi epsilon naught. Here 4RA divided by denominator becomes R4, and here I have P cap. So cancel this. How do you write? Q by 4 pi epsilon naught 4A divided by R cube P cap. Then you split this 4 into 2 into 2. So 2 into 2QA divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. Here I have P cap. So 2 into 2, 4, right? So I have splitted this 4 into 2 into 2. You know the general formula, the dipole moment is equal to 2QA I vector, because dipole moment is a vector quantity. So P can be written as P vector can be written as 2QA I vector. What is this I vector? It is nothing but unit vector. Same way here I have 2QA. Instead of this I vector, I unit vector, I have P cap unit vector. Instead of 2QA P cap, you can substitute dipole moment vector P vector. So final answer is 2P vector divided by 4 pi epsilon naught R cube. Here from this formula you can say E total, the total electric field is inversely proportional to R cube. Then the direction of total electric field is along the dipole moment direction, because here it is not P cap, this is P vector. What is P vector? Dipole moment. So the total electric field is along the direction of dipole moment. Suppose if you choose the point C on the left side of the dipole, like this. Left side of the dipole means same formula only, the direction is along the dipole moment direction. Whether if you choose C on the right side or left side of the dipole, the result is same. The direction is along the dipole moment direction. In this class we discussed about what is dipole, how do you derive electric field due to dipole at a point C on the axial line. I hope this video is useful to you. If you like my video, please share and subscribe my video. Thank you.